Hey folks, you having trouble deciding which seat to put on your 23.5 up Road Glide? Spin the bottle. Follow me and find out. Hey folks, welcome back. As you can see, we have 4 seats. 3 of these are Harley Davidson seats. One is a Saddleman. And what we're going to talk about today is which one my wife likes better. Now, there's nothing wrong with any of the 4 of these seats. It depends on your style of riding and your personal comfort. No one can tell you which seat is going to be better. All they can do is tell you which seat that fits them and that they like. Yes, we've been through 4 seats. So what I want to do is I want to tell you a little bit about each one of these seats, give you some dimensions on them for the rider and the passenger, and hopefully it'll help you, because everything you see here is $350 north. So just saying. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the comment section, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that I can. But without further ado, for the 24 Road Glide that I own, Pearl, here's what we've got. We have the stock seat right here, and just to kind of give you an idea, this seat is roughly 29 inches long. At the post, it's about 6 inches. Back here, it's about, say 11 and a half, and at the widest, it's probably about 14 inches. The pillion pad, you're looking at about 12 inches. At the widest, it's going to be about 10. At the smallest, it's going to be about 8.5. That is what my wife does not like. The one thing that I do like about this seat is from here, you're talking about 4 inches of shelf. It is kind of radiused. It does get you down into the motorcycle, which is what I like. That way you're down the end of the motorcycle. Good seat, comfortable for me. Passenger, it's horrible. Now on a long ride, we probably got, the longest ride on that seat's probably 500 miles. The next one is the Harley Davidson Sundowner seat. What we liked about that, she loved it. As you can see, the pad is kind of thick. It's wider. Gives you more comfort, more support. I absolutely hate it. Now I'll tell you why. So up here on the horn, it's about 6 inches. At the widest, it's about 15 inches. It's fairly short. So from here to here is only about 14 inches. 13.5, 14. So if someone's taller, it's going to push you up into the handlebars a little bit. Some people like that, some people don't. Overall length, you're looking at about 29 inches. Where the legs are of your passenger will be about 12. At the widest, it's going to be about 13.5. Again, it's a lot wider. It feels a lot better. She loved it. It's a lot thicker, as you can see the difference between there and there. So it's got a little bit more cushion, a little bit more, stitching's a little nicer. This next one is a stock Harley Davidson 2025 Street Glide Ultra seat. This one overall is about 29. At the horn is about 5 inches. At the widest, it's about 14, roughly 14.25. Again, you've got the room for the legs. At the widest, it's about 13.5. Little bit cushy. She loves it. Good support. I like it. I wish it was a little bit more narrow cut in here, because I'm a little bit vertically challenged. I'm 5'7". And again, I like to be low and up. So again, this may not be good for a taller rider. Excellent seat though, we love it. This one, of course, is my favorite for right now. Saddleman Road sofa. Again, this one is just, I mean, it is an awesome seat. with the Saddleman backrest. There's a cover on that because the stitching matches. Overall length on this one is right at 31 inches. At the horn, just over 4 inches. Yeah. As it comes down at the widest, you're at about 13 and a half. And it's cushy. See the cut? I like that cut. For vertically challenged guys, it's awesome. Get a little bit of a shelf here. Shelf's about 6 inches. Your pillion pad is about 12 inches. The narrowest is about 10. The widest is about 12. She hates this seat, and as you can see how thick that is. It's a very comfortable seat. Saddleman's redesigned them with some gel packs. Years ago, I used to hate Saddleman seats. Again, nothing against Saddleman. I just personally didn't like the fit for me. They've changed some of the technology. The tuck and roll, I think, would be a little bit better than this pattern, the honeycomb. But I like it. I mean, it's a very comfortable seat for the driver. Passenger, you know, some people say yay, some people say nay. On this one, sorry I didn't give you the passenger. It was a little over 12, about 13. The shelf on this one is about 3.5. About 3.5. So all of them are about the same, except the road sofa, you know, like I said, it's pushing 5 inches. What I'm going to do is I can put the Harley seats on. I cannot put the road sofa back on because I have a Harley backrest, which has the mount and the little cylinder on it to adjust. But I can put each one of these 3 seats on, and I'll show you how the body position is for me, standing or sitting flat-footed on the ground, and also up where it puts me position-wise on the bars. But the Saddleman I cannot because I don't feel like taking that off. It's kind of a pain in the butt. But if anybody wants me to, I will do it. I will put these 3 seats on here in a few minutes, and we'll shoot those. That way you can kind of see for a 5'7" guy on a stock bars with that seat. You'll kind of see where position is with the windshield and how sit flat-footed on the bike. Again, stand by and we'll get right to this. Okay guys, so what we've got on here is the actual stock 2024 seat. As you can see how wide, the wide stance has got me standing out, so I really can't stand flat-footed. Windshield is about, I don't know, 6 inches below my line of sight, which will put the wind right over top of my head. Bars feel pretty comfortable. Again, you can see I've got a little bit of space back here, but all in all, that seat is fairly comfortable because I'm low and down in the motorcycle. Again, I still can't stand flat-footed. If I have my boots on, I could probably get both heels on the ground, but for the most part, again, I like the seat, but as you can see, it's the way the cut is. The way the cut is it's very narrow back here, and it's not real comfortable for her, and I get it. So this seat off the bike. All right, so let's put seat number 2 on. As you can see, here's the Harley backrest. It's got the cable that goes down, and it's automatic. I'll show you that once we put the last seat on it. So once we get the Sundowner, you'll see how tall this seat is, and we can go from there. Okay, so let me grab the backrest for you. We've got the backrest. What I wanted to show you was, this is just kind of a neat little setup. It just goes down in here, just like that. And then you have the setting down here. Let me find it. See it go up and back. That's kind of neat. And then to release it, there's a little lever. You just push the lever, that pops out. So let's mount this one. Let's see where this one is. Okay, so it's about the same. Again, this one does put me up a lot higher. It's about, I know it's not much, but it's about an inch, inch and a half, maybe higher. The bars do feel better, I will say that, which long term, I'm thinking about changing these bars out. I'm either going to pull them back or I'm going to drop them down and kind of bring them in a little bit. I'm not 100% sure yet, but that's one of the things that I got after this ride. We're getting ready to go on about, I don't know, 1,500 to 2,000 mile ride. Once I get back, I'll know where the bars are. I think we've got the windshield and the seat configuration figured out. So I'll let you know once we get back. But for now, you see the Sundowner. You see how far I'm up. Now keep in mind, I'm 5'7". If I were to lean the bike over, scoot all the way back, put my feet up, you can see I'm kind of reaching a little bit. So that's the thing that, one of the things that I don't like about the Sundowner. It is a comfortable seat, I will say that. If I was a little bit taller, I think I would like it a lot better, but that's one of the big complaints on the Sundowner. Okay, let's move on to the 2025 Street Glide. Is it an Ultra or Limited? I think it's Ultra. Yeah, it's Ultra. Okay, so let's move on to that one. And I was fortunate enough to find one of those. Right now they're on back order until end of June. With a few contacts and some factory takeoff parts, that's kind of why I looked out. One of the things I want to show you on the bottom of these seats, folks, all Harley seats will have this cutout, and basically that is to accommodate this. I don't know of any Harley seats out there that you can't mount this. Let me rephrase that. I don't know of any Harley seats out there since this come into the picture that if you can use this mount on your motorcycle, Harley has always made a seat that will accommodate that. Most of your aftermarket seats will not accommodate that. So, all right. Let's put this one on here. Folks, changing out a seat is easy. Literally, there's a tang under here, a little tang up here. Get you guys, make sure you get some of these. They're thumb nuts, they're thumb screws. You can buy them at your Harley shops. You can buy them, as I hate to, the big box mail order places. Simple and easy to take the seat off. One of the things that I do want to show you that I did purchase, and it's mainly because one of the complaints my wife had when I put this tour pack on this motorcycle, I got I think it's a 1 inch to 3 inch where you could offset the tour pack. Well, it creates a big gap back here, and I'll give you a close up at that here in just a second. That's one of the things she didn't like. So what we done was, there's a filler pad that goes in there, and so we are utilizing that filler pad. It makes it a lot more comfortable for her. It fills that gap. Let's see what this seat does for me. Okay. Get on here. As you can see, I'm almost flat-footed. I wish it was a little bit narrower. That way it would get me down in the motorcycle. If it would get me down in the motorcycle, that would be even better. But as you can see, I mean, I've got just a little bit of room, but when I get my feet up on the pegs, I put the backrest in there. As bad as I hate to say it, folks, a stock 2025 Street Glide Ultra stock Harley seat is the winner. My wife loves it. Here's the pad that I was telling you about. We'll go ahead and put this backrest back in here. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so one of the things, if you can see this gap, see this big gap? So what we done was I ordered, yes, I did go to the big box store with the A in it, and all you do, put that in there nice and snug. It's got a Velcro strip, Velcro it in there, and voila, it closes that gap up. It makes it so much more comfortable, folks. See if we can get a good close-up. See that pad? Makes it so much more comfortable. So, with that being said, you kind of see what we got. The 4 seats. Again, I love all 4 of the seats. The stock one's good for me. The Sundowner is horrible for me, good for her. The Saddleman Road sofa, I love it. She hates it. Stock 2025 Street Glide Ultra was the winner. We're getting ready to go on this long ride. I will give you a review when I get back on that. I'll give you a review on the LS2 Advan X with my old Cardo Pack Top Bold system. She's got the hightail hair system. We've done a lot of new things. It's not new to the internet, but it'll be new to us. We'll give you our honest reviews when we get back. Other than that, folks, appreciate you tuning in. Hope this has been an educational video. Hope it will save you some money, because believe me, there's a lot of money sitting against that garage wall. Other than that, I appreciate you tuning in. Again, shiny side up, knees in the breeze. That's what it's all about. And after a long road here in Kentucky of some horrific tornadoes in the London Corbin area, prayers to all those folks. It's bad. We actually have some sunshine. Now guess what? I get to go get on a tractor and mow, but hey, that's part of life, because next week I'm going to be enjoying life in the Carolinas. Folks, hope to see you on the road. Again, hit that like and subscribe button. We appreciate you tuning in. Hit the bell, that way when the new stuff comes out, you're notified. Hope to see you on the road. Thanks for watching.